Welcome to a beer in a bush.
There
In a
we go.
bush. In a bush. We're back.
There we go.
Back at it again.
Yep. Good old times.
Old times. I gotta remember never to say back at it again with you. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, doesn't matter to me. But yeah. How's your I mean, it's only Monday, but how was your work
My
week
Monday.
going?
So I said that the building I'm in is mainly inside, but they have heaters. The
Mainly
heaters are
inside, as in
still-
it's still not a finished building.
Still not a finished building.
Okay.
Not a finished building. It's an old building being turned into a new building.
Oh, that's kind of cool that they'd rather do that than to just
It
rip
is.
it down.
It comes
I'm
with
sure it's a
its
lot
own
of headaches for you,
challenges.
though.
Oh yeah, it is. But at the same time, it's not bad. I'm not sure if the building's haunted, but it definitely has bats.
Where are
And
you,
pigeons.
Where are you, Lancaster?
Yes, I'm in
Oh, yeah,
Lancaster
it's
up there.
probably haunted.
So yeah, is what it is.
Whatever.
My
There's a
life's
lot of-
my life's a haunting. Just
Yeah.
fucking zoom in. Just no,
But no.
it's cool. It is so hot with these big heaters though,
Oh, yeah.
to where it's like, and like we start at the top and work our way down.
Right.
So you're at the top, the heat's rising, 10
Oh, yeah.
minutes in there, and it's Swamp City, bitch. Swamp City, bitch.
Oh,
Just-
my. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I think the thing I'm most jealous about your work is you have an actual bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah, and not Porter Johns. Because
Oh, yeah, that's going to be terrible.
I know
Well,
some
you're
people.
the plumber. Just install one.
Yeah, that's true. This thing's
Put the
supposed-
first one in. Get her going.
Then everyone else will be using them. That's the
No,
problem.
that's where you lock it down.
I like that
You
idea.
just take the seat off and take it with you. Shut the water off to it.
Nice. No, it doesn't matter. Because the one thing is when you have, especially, let's say, people that are not used to running water in some of the United States accommodations and stuff, they will see a toilet that's not even
Working.
working, and I'm talking like in the middle of the room,
Oh, geez.
and people will take a shit in it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Or
Wow.
you put sinks in and stuff like that, like they will pee in the sinks. People will do that. I'm not sure who. I never caught anyone, but I've seen the, aftermath. So we're not pointing any fingers, but people do that, and it sucks.
People suck. People suck, Richard. People suck. So yeah, you were probably pretty cold and wet today, weren't you?
No, it's hot.
Oh, yeah, you
I
were
was
saying
hot,
because of the
but
fucking heater.
I was wet downstairs, freaking coconut water just pouring into
Oh,
the boots.
dude, I don't want to know about. Oh, come on. Come on now.
Bacon bread is. I might be.
Oh.
Is this a little TMI for a project? This might be a little bit too much. It's just, I don't know. If we get sponsored by Gold Bond, I'll be happy this summer.
Oh
I'll put it
my!
that way.
All right.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's great.
The problem is I don't have any hair up here, so I cut holes in my pocket so I can still run my fingers through my hair. And it's just
Oh.
cut.
That's great. That's great. Oh. Yeah, no, it's same shit for me today. Cold and rainy.
This is fucked because that was the only topic I had.
Yeah, was work, and then I have a couple topics in my phone, to be honest.
Let's pop them out.
I
Today's topic time.
yeah, no, it sounds better. But yeah, back to this whole toolbox, dude. It was terrible. It smelled wretched. I threw the whole thing away.
Was there a
I
dead
didn't even
animal
look.
in there?
Didn't even
You're
look.
like, fuck this.
Yep. Nope. I said, fuck that.
Not
Threw it all
worth
away.
it.
But yeah, it smelled absolutely wretched. Yeah.
That's fucked.
It was fucked. It was.
I can't do these headphones.
No.
This is making me like.
Ah. Well, I can't hear out my right ear now, but I think I'm okay.
My bad. My bad.
That sounds so much better.
Does that sound better?
Yes.
All right, that's these. Okay. It had to sound bad before it sounded good.
Yeah, I mean, you can. These aren't too bad.
All right.
they're not too bad.
That's good at least. Maybe that is
You
part
kind
of
of
the thing.
monitor it as it goes. But yeah, no, it's So yeah, that was probably the highlight of my day today. Well, no, a couple good things happened. I got to go ahead on a couple pieces of equipment today, so that's kind of nice. They're getting me some new stuff.
Nice new toys.
Yep.
New toys for the boys.
Yep.
I gotta let these cool off.
And then yeah,
warm up.
Yeah, they're getting rid of their getting some new work carts and a zero turn.
There we go. I love zero turns so much. Like once I
You
use
would
them,
love this one. Okay. I just want you to guess at how wide it is.
Is it one of them that's got the thing underneath, but then the ones that flap out? Oh, fancy. Yeah. Fucking fancy. A little 12-footer.
10.
Still
there
nice.
It is. It happened again.
Is it the beers?
I don't know if it's my headphones. Metal or something? I don't know.
Sorry, guys, we got an ear infection.
Yeah,
I got an ear infection.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah. No, yeah, so it's 10-foot cut, turbo diesel.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Put a bigger turbo on there, have a rolling coal.
It does sometimes, yeah. You have her sitting at idle for a while, and then she just... Yeah.
That's badass.
It's an old Kubota. Kubota turbo diesel.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to get a second one of them. New one. Because the one we have now, I think, is 2013, 2014. Pretty old.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to have a lot of hours.
Oh, yeah. 5,500 somewhere around there. 5,600 hours. Which is a lot. I deal with equipment hours all the time. So I consider like 2,000 hours on something is like, give or take, like 170,000 miles.
Oh, no shit.
Compared to like a car.
So
you know what I mean?
You're going to buy like a mower and it's got like 4,000 hours on it.
No.
Nah.
Don't.
What's like the safest you'd think? Like 2,000? You'd be like, okay.
2,000 or less.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're 2,000 and it looks decent, chances are it was maintained. So yeah, hop on it.
But what's this 4,000 hours?
And that's the thing too. Like, could be 4,000 hours, but you know, maybe the engine was replaced at 2, and then you know this was. So you kind of have to factor in that stuff too. You got to know what you're looking for, really.
I gotcha.
It's the same thing as buying a car. If the engine's been replaced or it's had a new transmission, like you just got to know what you're looking for. That's all.
This is true.
You got to know what you're looking at.
It's tough for a lot of people. Not everyone knows. You know.
Well,
you know, open heart surgery, but when it comes to an engine, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
that is my open heart surgery.
Exactly.
Actually, I was that was on one of my lists too. I have to now it's getting nicer out. I still have to rebuild my motorcycle engine so I could ride.
Oh hell yeah!
Soon, so it's been putting some pressure on me. How nice it is out. So
it's still supposed to be cold the rest of this week. So
yeah,
I have
shop time. I have had everything I needed since like October.
Oh, you haven't put it in yet? Oh, shit.
Just slacking.
Yeah.
The bike's just sitting there with no engine in it. No big deal.
Oh, you need a heated shop maybe or something. I don't know.
Like, it wouldn't take me long. I think I'll probably end up just doing it at work where I have all my tools anyway.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Right? Stay late on a Friday or something.
Well, I'll just go in there on like a Saturday morning and bang it out.
Oh, yeah.
I have, you know, I can go there whenever I want.
That's nice at least.
So, yeah, half the time I'm the one opening up shop every morning, you know, first one to get there.
Got that. It's kind of the pain in the ass about where I'm working.
Yeah, you gotta wait for
some street parking, but barely anything. And then
So
you have to wait for, you gotta get there early and then wait because you can't start till a certain time because you're in the city. There's houses around, everything else like that. So I get it, you know, from young family with kids or something or baby, you know, you don't want to hear construction equipment rumbling at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we do it at work.
Yeah.
People that live on the golf course, they complain sometimes.
Oh, hey,
but
that's where you decide to live.
Thank you. That's what we tell them every time, and they don't want to hear it. And it's mind-boggling that people would like.
the funniest one is like, especially you see some YouTubers that
Yeah.
got a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're like, I can't believe they're out there weed wagging and blowing and but this. And I'm like, I can't believe you don't have to do your own lawn. Like,
Yeah.
maybe count your blessings.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Why don't you do it then? You know, like,
pretty much.
yeah, no, and that's exactly how it is.
If you got rich, would you actually no? That's a stupid question. You'd
Oh,
have your
hell
own
yeah.
property and
Oh,
all
hell yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
I'd buy the biggest, sweetest goddamn mower on planet Earth,
Put
dude.
some knees on that bitch.
Yeah,
some
fucking-
22-inch spinners.
Yeah, out there just-
Big ass sound system.
Yeah, towing around a trailer. It's got speakers and
Hell
shit on it.
yeah.
Cooler.
Yeah, of course, the cooler.
Cooler's gonna be mounted right up front.
Yeah.
Easy access.
Your lawnmower has a cooler in it?
Yeah.
No, our cooler has a lawnmower. Like,
That's exactly right.
You ever see that Bud Light
Yeah,
commercial?
That's
with
exactly right. That's
shingles?
exactly what it would be. No, I'd probably have some big crazy engine hanging out of the fucking thing.
Big V8.
Or I would mow my lawn with like a 1940s fucking John Deere tractor and like some shit.
They're pretty cool.
I don't know. It'd be something wild.
I have a couple of them. You know, like
Yeah.
what do I want to mow the yard with this week?
Yeah, exactly. That's what we are with old Cub Cadets. We got like 6 of them.
Nice.
And it just, yeah,
It's cool.
3 or 4 of them mow. So fuck it. Sometimes I'll hop on one, Dad'll hop on the other, and we'll just bang it out.
I'd be totally yinging and yanging it because I would just be like, do my yard, make the diamonds. Thank you very much.
Oh, you do the diamonds?
Yeah, well, I'd have somebody else do it.
Mm.
But I would definitely be like, here's a 30-pack for your troubles as well as the money and everything. If I could,
Yeah,
just like one
just
less
set a
thing.
cooler out there for them.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I'd be inside my house. I'd just send a drone out. With some
Drop
beer.
a cool. Yeah.
Drop a 6-pack. There you go.
That'd be hilarious.
Be funny.
That's where it'll go too.
Mhm.
Eventually,
Mhm.
this will be the days. Yeah, no. If I was rich, I wouldn't.
I wish we had drones for just delivery for construction stuff.
Oh
It'd
yeah.
be nice. It's like
I should do it
if
for
you're in
food.
yeah, they do it for food. It's like someone is, I don't know if Amazon's going to do it, but someone's going to make a shit ton of money. Or it's just like you get big industrial drones that can fly in
Yeah,
and
but
all
see,
of your
the
stuff.
problem with that is air traffic.
Exactly. There was that.
You can't
That's the big one.
communicate with a robot.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Well, lately
until
the
it, like,
the people
goes
haven't been
haywire.
doing very well either
very
lately.
true.
But yeah,
That's very true. These pilots have a pretty bad track record. I think they should have to all get reevaluated.
yeah. Well, I think it's just what is the logistics? What I'm trying to say is basically it's kind of like they did the same thing that a lot of corporate America was doing back in like the 2000s, which was you have to have a certain number of minority and women and this, that, and the other in your company, like Boeing and all these other companies and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
that scares me.
they were doing that because that was the political climate at the time. They're like, yeah, look at us. We're, it's, yeah. So they did that instead of having
I would trust
a bunch of older,
Yeah.
older
older gentlemen
people, older gentlemen that are experienced
and actually
behind
know what
that.
they're doing.
I'd much rather have the dude who was in the army that flew F-16s or the C-130s.
Hell, I would rather have a Vietnam veteran fly that
Well,
goddamn plane.
maybe not every Vietnam veteran.
I don't care if he's in a wheelchair. He's got tie dye. I don't care.
You think everything's good, then the Japanese stewardess comes in, like, would you like anything to drink? I'm like, like, oh shit. Like, I was born, raised down in the wood.
Yeah, the Japanese lady's like, "Kamikaze."
Oh god. Has a flashback. And
Has no, yeah, doesn't even care. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh god.
Oh no, dude, it's like that South Park episode where they photoshopped the cows in the bomb in the. You don't remember that episode?
No.
There was it was about the whole Hiroshima bombing,
Oh god.
and they ended up photoshopping cows in the pilot seat of the plane. So like The
That's
Japanese
funny.
just hated cows.
That's funny.
Like, I don't understand. It's one of the dumbest shows, but
You
it's
think
one
it'd
of
be
the
more
best shows.
offensive if it was like an Indian attack and they were cows,
Yeah, I
with
guess.
them
Yeah,
being
they're
holy
very
or
sacred.
something. Sacred murder.
Reincarnation, I guess, right? They
Yeah.
reincarnate as cows over there or something like that. I think it has something to do with. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not religious in general, nor do I care about anyone else's religion. So,
I think being reincarnated as a cow would suck.
yeah, because 75% of them end up getting eaten by us.
Yeah. I mean,
So
that's not
your
the bad part. The bad part would be the whole like
living situation
living situation and everything
would be
else.
terrible. Yes.
Nah, it wouldn't be. Yeah. I guess I'd hate being reincarnated as a cow because I.
On an Amish farm.
Yeah. Well, it's
That
because
would
I've
be bad.
milked cows and everything,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like everyone's like, well, "Don't you miss farming?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I miss the tractors. I don't miss getting shit on and kicked."
Getting up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like no, I don't miss any
Roosters
of that.
crowing and shit. That's exactly right.
They didn't have the robotic setups like they do now,
No.
which is really cool because they're just like they come in, get a little food, they milk themselves when they want to be milked
Yeah.
and everything. So and people are like, "Oh, it's got to be cruel." I'm like, those farms, no. If you have 500 head of cattle,
It's happening again.
fuck.
It might be these damn headphones. Oh, yeah. Wait. I think it's got to be something. I don't know. It's gone now.
That works.
It might be these headphones. I don't know.
I'll figure it out in the edit. TikTok famous.
I hate when you wear those things for a while and then, like, you take it out and your ear gets cold because it's just been warm. You know what I mean? It's the weirdest feeling.
That was weird.
I used to get that all the time in high school because I would literally wear earbuds all day.
Just be
Oh, yeah, they'd be going
Like-
up through my shirt.
yeah, do the whole lean on the thing there.
Coming around the back of my neck. And,
It's like you paying attention, yeah.
yeah, and I'd only have one in. It'd be fine. Didn't matter.
Hmm.
I didn't really care too much. I didn't really pay attention to anything, so
This is what it is. Still getting
nothing
paid.
was going to change it.
Yeah, still getting paid.
Yeah, they're
so-
still getting paid, so why do they care?
There's-
Somehow I made it out of there.
I like these headphones now. Like I got Skull Candies,
Mm-hmm.
and they have awareness. So I pop both of them in, and I hit the awareness.
Yeah, it's
So
like
if
the
someone's
ambient
talking to
noise
you,
shit.
yeah, you can just ding, pause your music, and hear what's
Yeah,
going on. Or if
that is kinda cool.
someone's like, "Hey, I need." Blah,
Well, it
blah,
was
blah.
actually a hearing aid.
Pretty much. They pretty much do. And I got freaked out this last week because I had like, how like your ears pop,
Mm-hmm.
like going up and down the mountain. I'm not sure if it was that or these gummies I've been taking. Not those kind of
Alright.
gummies, not the fun
Vitamins?
gummies, but like the vitamin type sort of thing. So I stopped that too. But it was like every time I talk, it'd be like, ee, or if I'd hear, and I'm like, oh no, I just,
Yeah,
There
my
it
ears are a
goes.
little funky, but whatever. Doctor said there isn't nothing wrong with them.
sometimes that'll happen and I'll focus.
Yeah,
Like I'll focus on the sound and it'll like
yeah.
just close up or the volume will go down
Huh.
in my head. It's weird. Got one of them weird heads.
Yeah, I
Whatever.
don't know. This ear like rattles sometimes, like loud music and shit. It's just like it's terrible. Sounds like a blown speaker.
That sucks.
Doctor says it's fine. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Eh,
Could be a damn spider living in there for all I know. And he's just getting pissed off because it's loud, you
a
know.
couple of cave crickets.
Who
Oh,
knows?
God, there's fucking the videos of like
People
shit coming
getting-
out.
oh,
of
yeah, I know, I hate it.
God, I hate it so much.
No, I hate it.
It's
I bought
I
one of
had,
those earwax camera things. Works great. Works great.
I had
I
Like-
just had my girlfriend do it, but
fucking nightmare situation. I had
jeez.
like one of these black bugs.
yeah.
Like I was sleeping, I like feel something. I'm like, what the fuck? And it came in and bit me in the ear,
Oh,
and then wouldn't get the fuck out. And I'm like fucking screaming, fucking bloody murder.
ow.
Like I grabbed the vacuum cleaner and the suction thing, get the fuck out. Like my ear's fucking bleeding.
Oh
I'm
god,
pissed.
that sounds terrible.
Oh, I bug bombed the fuck out of the house. So, like, fucking talk about Hiroshima. Fucking,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, Ugly Orange was alive and well in that house. Just, fuck that.
Jesus.
Not dealing with that anymore.
God damn, looked like freaking Auschwitz.
Pretty much. Like,
Oh, man.
got my gas canisters, goose step in there, and fucking eins, vines, dines, and just fucking.
Great. Great.
Mind pest control.
Yeah. Oh, dude, did you see that show Matt Rife did in Germany?
Oh my god.
Dude. Yeah, I sent that to you. That was, I was like, oh, God, dude. And he kept going and going.
Let's just say, if
Like,
you
what are you
didn't
going to
see
do?
it,
Put me on a train out of here? Like?
if you never watched it, because he
Oh,
really gasses them up.
It really, yeah. He's like, oh, I don't know if I can do these jokes here, but where else can I? So we're doing it. Oh, that was great.
Well, he's got the hot guy factor, so he can get away with it. You
Yeah,
know?
and he does crowd work.
Yeah,
That's-
does the crowd work as well.
So that, yeah, the crowd's always going to be on his side.
Yeah.
So he can get away with a lot more than a lot of people.
This is true.
And then the other person that gets away with a lot, Mr. David Chappelle. And I don't blame him. He's got it. He's grandfathered in.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But man, does he, whew, even nowadays, he still goes above and beyond.
You'll get them. And the thing is, it's like if you're either that popular or you have that much of a, I don't want to say cult-like following, but like you got like ride or die fans,
Generations
like
have
generations
watched
of
it.
it.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Like Doug Stanhope's one where it's like if I'm listening to it and like some people are like, oh, what's this you're listening to? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like depending on the person, I'm like, you're not gonna like this. Like you're not
Yeah.
gonna, you know. It's like always like, oh, he's talking about football. Like, is it funny?
Oh.
It's like, no, like you're not gonna
Mhm.
like this. This isn't for you. Like,
Yeah. No, I
Just-
listen to a lot of that shit too.
Mm.
I listen to all that. Like tomorrow, I'm going to work. I'll watch Kill Tony
Oh yeah,
because it comes out tonight.
excited for that
I
one.
wonder who it is every week. But yeah, dude, it's I really like that show. Some days it's like, oh, this could be way better.
Yeah,
You know? And some weeks it's like pure gold.
I kind of like that he's getting more mean to the people.
Oh yeah,
like
he's
especially the people that are not at the bar but in the crowd.
Oh,
that
yeah,
just
he's
randomly
just-
sign up. And they'll
Oh,
be like,
yeah.
"Oh, let me guess, your first time." Oh, like get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
pretty much.
Like, because a lot of it's just. It seems like it was getting to that point
Oh,
before it
yeah.
started to get mean, or just crazy people that were like, "I want my 15 minutes of fame,"
Right.
Like, and not actually giving a shit.
Yeah, no. And that's when he's like, all right, yep, we're done. You know? He's like, all right, moving on. We got time. I think after that one episode where they literally had like, what was it, like 21 people come up, 21 bucket pulls, and no one was funny. And then he went into that turbo round.
Oh yeah.
After
This is-
that, I
get
feel
out,
like
get
he's
out.
like, all right, we're not wasting time anymore.
No.
You know? Because that was like a freaking. It was like almost as long as his New Year's Eve special. If not, it was like 2.5, almost 3 hours long because no one was funny.
That one was rough.
No one had killed Tony.
Well, they should do kind of what they did for like America's Got Talent or American Idol, where it's like there's a lot of people that signed up for that, but not everyone saw Simon. And all of them. It was like you
Oh,
had
yeah.
to audition in front of other people
Yeah,
before
but
you
then
could even
again,
get
that
on.
kind of kills the. Because you might not be funny, but you might have some crazy ass interview.
This is true. The interviews
Sometimes the interviews
saves it.
get it. I don't think the interviews should win a golden ticket per se. Because honestly, if
That's
they're
true.
like, what are they going to do? Go up there and do interviews on stage and make people like, no, no one wants to see that.
Pretty much.
They want to see comedy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's I don't
Gotta be
know.
able to
It's just the
chill.
way it is.
Yeah.
I don't understand because there's been a couple of them that like Their comedy wasn't that great, and they ended up getting a golden ticket because of their fucking interview. And it's like,
Yeah, that shit don't make no sense.
yeah,
Like, that ain't fair.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's not fair. But you know what? It is what it is.
his show, not mine. So,
Exactly. I can't,
like, is what it is.
I mean, I'm over here complaining, but I really shouldn't be because it's not my. I don't care.
Oh,
They're still a great fucking show.
it's,
Still a great. That's like the one podcast I'll listen to every week.
it's doing something. That
There's a
nobody else
couple
has
of
done.
them, but that's the one I religiously watch.
It's got to be that. And then shout out to the Bomb Squad is
Is yours?
my
Yeah.
one of my favorites for sure. Like top 5. And the only problem is because they're Irish. A lot of my friends that are
you
like,
can't
"What?
understand
What do you?"
what-
Well, I can.
Because you've been listening
I've
to
been
them
listening
for
to
a while.
them, and I've listened to comedians across the pond. Like a lot of comedians that are like English,
There's
Irish.
some great comedians over there.
There are, but not a lot of people understand the dialect.
Oh, I know. Like, yeah, they're speaking English, but goddamn. You know?
Exactly.
It'd be like them trying to listen to an Amish person talk.
Yeah. Well, America's so big. It's like depending on what state you're in, you don't know what the fuck that motherfucker's saying either.
No. And you go into a city and you might hear a bunch of different fucking
Oh yeah.
accents. And,
Yeah.
like,
It's everyone's got different ways.
exactly.
It's like
There's no American accent anymore.
no.
You know, you had your southern and northern. That was it. You know, back then. Back then, in
Got it.
1864.
I love
you know?
that southern
like,
voice so much.
Huh.
I'll fucking just talk that way to myself. Just
Oh,
every
yeah.
day, be like, yeah, Dave, I tell you what, we're
Oh,
going
dude, when I
down there
sing
on tractors,
When I
man."
yeah, I was gonna say when I sing along to country songs, I'm fucking right there. Goddamn, pull the
Like
Louisiana fucking
Good old
voice out
country.
there.
You
You
got
know?
a fat ass, and I'm just here to suck them titties.
Oh man, that's great.
Oh, fucking love country. Love it. Love making fun of it. Love listening to it.
Mhm.
It's all a good time.
Yeah, it's really not hard to like write your own country song. To be honest, I feel like they all follow the same like melody, and they just
Pretty
what it
much.
is. You got like 4 topics to talk about. You got drinking beer, shooting guns, trucks and tractors, and,
some of the
Southern
mo-
bells.
And some of the most basic people that do the songs, some people complain. I'm like, yeah, but it's still good. Like
Yeah.
Luke Combs
Yeah.
would be one where some guys would be like, he ain't country, he just does the basics. I'm like, yeah, I get that. But like at the same time,
It's a
whatever
good melody. It's a good tune.
good
like
melody,
it's-
good tune, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's fucking Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
but
he's not Johnny Cash.
Nobody's Johnny Cash.
But at the same time, you hear that song, "Ain't No Love in Oklahoma." You're
That's
like,
Luke
God damn, I'm
Combs,
turning
yeah.
that shit up.
Oh, yeah,
Fucking,
that's
you know,
pretty
roll the
good.
window down, light a cig.
he
you
made
know?
that song specifically for the movie Twisters.
Yeah, oh, I love it, man. As soon as I heard
Great-
it, I'm like, "We're put
great
that one
movie.
on the playlist."
Yeah,
Didn't actually watch
Mm.
didn't watch it yet.
you should. It's a great watch. One of the best movies that came out in the past couple of years.
Really,
To be
nice.
honest, yeah.
I'll be down with that.
Yeah.
It's sad how
You know what else I watched recently? That was a great movie.
I,
Moana 2. The Disney.
you know what's fucked up? I didn't
Nope.
want to see that.
You know what? It's actually very good. Not gonna lie. Not
Nice.
gonna lie. I was watching it with my girlfriend and her daughters, and it was actually pretty fucking good. And that came out not that long ago. So
That's the thing where it's like unless it's on my TV like Disney Plus,
yeah,
it's like I won't be able to go out to a theater.
yeah.
So if there's any single ladies with kids that are like, I just want a man to take me and the kids out to
Oh,
the movie theater,
here we are.
you know, as friends, just as friends. That's it.
Okay.
Oh man, why have
I'll take you out. We'll go out and watch a Disney movie. How's that?
that's almost as bad as me and one of my friends back in high school.
Oh god.
We went and saw freaking Twilight, the first one,
Oh yeah.
because our young asses were like, "Yo, man, let's go see Twilight. There's got to be tons of babes there. They're all going to
Oh.
be super hot and whatnot." And
Did you go see
hot
50
and
Shades of Grey
bothered.
too?
No, fucking did not see that.
The
one.
Notebook. Did you go see that?
I've watched the Notebook.
I actually have to.
no, that is a lie. I think I did see. Is that the one where they're dancing, the Channing Tatum, whatever one? Not 50 Shades of Grey.
Dude, I couldn't. You
The
say
other
that name,
one.
I don't know who the hell that is. If I see him, I might, but
Was it Magic Mike or something like that?
I-
I drug myself with a couple of gals to watch that one. I was young, anything for pussy. Yeah, sure, I'll go along. Like,
Jesus
just-
Christ, Richard.
Yeah, fucking. Well, that was a hard watch.
No, never. Not really. One time I did go see Jackass. I went to see Jackass 3D in theaters. Okay.
God, I think I did
I was
too.
okay. So
Oh god.
I was, I think, 14 or 15 when this came out. I wasn't old enough to watch the movie yet. Okay.
Oh no.
So I had to buy a ticket to another movie.
Johnny Knoxville
But-
molested you.
Here was, yeah, it was great, dude. The dicks were flying at me. The whole beginning, dude. The whole intro was just fucking dildos and shit flying all over the place. Yeah, dude, and so the funny part is all right. So it's 3D movie.
Yeah.
I needed glasses. There wasn't one single 3D movie that wasn't 18 and older. So I didn't get glasses. So me and another kid that were with our other buddies that were older, we had to sneak into the little box they you can throw them in. It's like recycling.
Yeah. So you just pulled
And
some out.
no, so this box is, I don't know, probably like this high.
Yeah.
And it's
Huge.
got just a circle in the top.
Uh-huh.
So I literally, my other buddy was shorter.
Yeah.
I literally picked him up and held him by the legs while he reached in and grabbed 2 pairs of glasses. Meanwhile, people are walking by us like this is a fully I just had a freaking stroke. Fully operational movie theater at the moment.
Yeah.
This was probably 6 o'clock in the evening.
People are still there going.
Oh yeah, people
That
are
was the
coming in
thing
and
to
out
do
of
back
theaters. People are walking by, and I'm just, yeah, hi, how you doing? Like people were laughing, dude, and never had a problem. Watched the whole movie. It was great.
That's awesome.
Ended up keeping the glasses for the next time I had to do that. Never had to.
Smart
I don't
man.
know where they're at now. But no, that was probably my best movie theater story.
That's funny.
Was that. And the one time I went to the movie theater with a buddy and his girlfriend, for some reason, I was third wheeling. I don't know. I probably had nothing else to do. My buddy's girlfriend literally brought in lasagna.
Oh.
I was like, I'm not eating your purse lasagna.
Oh.
No.
Fucking lint on it.
She's like, literally, I was like, what? She's like, well, it's still warm. I was like, what?
Oh god.
Those are probably my 2
That's crazy.
movie theater stories.
That's a lasagna is
purse
fucking
lasagna.
crazy.
And I'm pretty sure the purse was like Louis Vuitton. Like it was a beautiful, nice, probably expensive as shit purse.
Oh god.
And she just pulls a bag of lasagna out of it and paper plates and plasticware. Like she was set. And this was a movie theater that didn't even serve food. It wasn't a movie tavern or anything.
well, I mean, that's a lasagna.
So my
that
buddy and
was-
his girlfriend were eating lasagna.
Oh god.
I was like, "What are you guys doing?"
That is crazy. Like,
isn't it?
I could like a
I forgot about
Like,
that
you-
till just today.
you go to like a Wise grocery market or something, and you get like a bag of chicken or something like chicken
Yeah.
legs or like that, or like you have a sub, a Subway sub. You sneak
but
that in,
lasagna,
but lasagna. Like,
an
here's it.
Italian dish,
Hey, Dan, here's some lasagna. Here, get that into you while we watch.
and that is probably the only time I turned down lasagna. Lasagna is my favorite food.
Yeah, but
That was the only time I turned it down.
did you have garlic bread?
I don't think she did.
Okay, then
that's where
fuck it.
she
Not even worth
screwed
it.
up.
I get it.
I
That's
would
why
have
I
had
turned
some
it down.
garlic bread.
If she had the garlic,
I wouldn't
bread,
have had lasagna though. Sorry, I don't want
That's
your
rough.
Louis Vuitton lasagna.
I don't know if I could do the Jersey voice. Hey, Dan, you want some Louis Vuitton lasagna?
That doesn't even sound.
That's not.
No,
I
that
don't
sounds
know.
terrible.
I can't do the voice.
That just sounded like some prick white kid,
My hands are so clammy.
which is pretty much New Jersey.
Yeah.
Prick white kids.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
The grown-up prick white kids. That's what you have on the Jersey Shore.
My daddy drives a Mercedes. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, and we're back.
Hey, oh.
Back at it again. With them beers in the bush, boys.
Uh,
I need that button. Beers. I need an actual
custom.
button. Beers in the bush, boys. Bumbleclot. Oh, I love it.
Jack and Jill went up the hill with each $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Oh, what a whore! That was one of my favorites he does, dude. Dice Man.
Love it.
Great
Little boy
guy.
Blue. He needed the money.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, fucking yeah, I know you fucking wise guy think you're getting all this pussy. You're gonna come back, your dick's gonna look like a cheese pizza with all the toppings.
Oh, dude, Dice Man.
Fucking, he had some
fucking
good ones.
Dice
Good
Man.
singers.
Still does.
Still
Like-
has good singers. You look like the kind of guy that steps out of the shower to take a piss.
Yeah, dude, he roasted a couple people on Kill Tony not that long ago when he was on. That was great.
Oh yeah. Just doesn't care. Like,
Oh, no,
he never
why would
cared,
you?
and now he
Exactly.
really doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was the 80s, man.
That's like
no
one of the-
one cared. You had like Richard Pryor, Red Fox. Like,
he had all these guys, man.
some of the
all these
worst.
killers.
Even Gene Wilder was a crazy stand-up comedian. Great stand-up.
It's crazy to think that even guys like Jay Leno,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
dirty as shit.
Uh-huh.
Even shoot, forgive me, crowd, because now everyone's gonna get mad. I forgot his name. Guy who played the genie, Mrs. Doubtfire,
Robin Williams?
Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Robin Williams stand up was dirty as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Loved it.
Dude, I saw a clip. He was talking shit on Joe Biden in like 2006.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I
He
like,
was
that
literally
bad
talking.
back then.
He was talking shit on him then, and everyone was laughing.
Yeah.
And I think there were like bigwigs in there too. Like,
Yeah,
like
you know,
totally
3/4 of that room probably voted for him. then.
exactly, totally agreeing with him that he was crazy, batshit out of his mind, and everything.
Rambling
else.
Joe Biden. He
Yeah.
said rambling Joe Biden.
In like 2006, and
yeah,
everyone
this
all
was
forgot.
years
Like,
ago. You guys just forgot about it. Oh man,
oh my god.
he was a very good stand-up. Very good. There's a lot of people out there that you wouldn't think did stand up that did stand up. You remember Michael Winslow,
Another
the
name.
man of 1,000 voices?
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch Police Academy?
Yes.
Yeah, the
yes.
guy that does all the.
Yeah.
He's great.
He did stand up as well.
Oh, yeah.
Did he have the skit about like he had an old C10 Chevy? Or
He
lifted
might
Chevy
have.
with his friends?
Dude,
Like,
I've
like,
watched
it's
so many
crazy.
old. Yeah, exactly. He can just literally whatever sound effect. He's got it.
Police Academy was so good for that.
That was a
That
dude.
Spaceballs.
Did you watch all of them?
No,
All of the Police
I
Academies?
have not. I think
Did
I
you
only
watch
watched the
that
first one.
Oh, you only watched the first
I'm
one?
pretty sure it was
So
like on TV.
I
one
think
time.
the second one, this character gets introduced, and he's like a fucking lunatic, and he talks like it, like just the way he like. I don't even understand.
That's
My
such good
dad can
comedy.
do the impersonation perfect, though.
That's awesome.
Absolutely perfect. You'll have to look up a clip. I forget what his name was on Police Academy, but yeah. Oh, hilarious. Hilarious guy. I'm trying to think of someone else that did really good stand up that you would never think about. I mean, nowadays people don't think about Richard Pryor. They probably don't even know who the hell that is.
Yeah, this is true.
You know?
Oh, Sam Kennison.
He is pretty good.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he is pretty
I
good.
liked him.
Oh, you know who else? Patrick Oswald does stand ups pretty good.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Spence from the King of Queens. Patrick Oswald. He
That
does
is
stand up.
right.
It's pretty good and it's pretty dirty.
Nice.
It's yeah, and Roseanne. Roseanne does fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Are
Oh,
you kidding me? Like that's like the queen of comedy, dude. As of right now.
Everyone's like, she's
She is.
batshit crazy, and I'm like, well, you kind of have to be.
I
that
know, but
good
she
at
like she's been
comedy.
on freaking yeah, exactly.
Like,
And she's been on Kill Tony a few times and like, oh dude, it's just awesome. She's great.
there is a Scottish or Irish. She's either Scottish or Irish lady
Yeah.
that does stand up.
Okay.
Like back 90s, early 2000s. That was like genuinely really good because she'd be like, "How you doing, pet?" and stuff like that when she's talking to people. And she had like this real sweet, like kind of like voice. Like she's a bigger
yeah.
lady, but she just like the way she would
Real
talk
sweet
and
old
everything, like
lady
real
voice,
sweet old
kinda.
lady voice, but like the dirtiest
Oh,
stuff.
those are the best.
Like, it's
Those
great.
are the best. You
Just-
find like the 80-year-old grandmoms that are just talking absolute garbage.
She was like, I like to, like, when me and my boyfriend are on the couch, we're trying to lose weight. So whenever he gets up, I just grab him by the back of the pants there, so he has to struggle to get up. That's his weight exercise routine, which is perfect because he's losing weight, and I get to look at his ass. Like just silly, stupid shit like that. You'd be surprised. I think we have some female listeners.
That's good, man. That's good. I mean, we're
Had some in the old.
if anyone wants to watch this shit, let them. I don't care. You know?
it's for the public if you're 18 and above.
Yeah.
So,
So
there
here
you
we
go.
are. And doing the damn thing. Oh yeah. Ooh, another thing that was on my list, I remember. Did you hear Top Gear's coming back?
Oh hell yeah!
As
That's
in
awesome.
the 3 original
Thank
English
God.
guys.
Are they gonna do Top Gear? Top Gear? Or are they doing
Richard,
another
I
thing?
don't know. Because
Possibly
they've
another
been
thing.
doing hints. I saw a teaser video of them touring the old, like, original studio of Top Gear.
So it might be
Not
that.
Grand Tour, but Top Gear.
That'd be cool. Hopefully,
Because they did end up going over and doing Grand Tour with Amazon for a while. And then they shot the final one of that. It came out last year. I literally cried. I cried.
watch
Because they ended it where they begun it.
Oh, that's badass.
The very first episode where they had the very first episode is where they ended the very last one.
That's cool.
22 years, dude. I've been watching them for most of my life.
I grew up
You
definitely
know,
watching the Top Gear one. I
yeah.
didn't really watch the Amazon one because I didn't
it's
have
pretty
Amazon
good.
at the time. but
Grand Tour is great. It was all it's same shit, same antics, same dumb.
They're getting up there though. They're going to be
They
reviewing
are.
Rascals
They
pretty
are.
soon.
Well, the one guy, Jeremy Clarkson, he has a show called Clarkson's Farm. He
I
owns
heard
a
about
farm, and that's fucking hilarious. That guy in
He's
big
funny guy.
equipment, no,
Oh,
but it's hilarious.
Send them over here to America.
But yeah, it's a really good.
Today we're on a combine harvester.
Yes, literally. He went out and bought a Lamborghini tractor
Nice.
because
Hell
why
yeah.
not?
Exactly.
And then realized it wouldn't fit in his barn.
That's
So
funny.
he couldn't hook up anything because everything was in the barn.
That's awesome. I would love like a Top Gear esque thing, but for like farm equipment.
Oh yeah,
Like somebody
yeah.
should make like a farm gear.
with race
or
race
something like
tractors.
that. Yeah, just like
Which one spreads the most manure?
yeah,
You know,
that
like,
shit would be awesome, man. I
ready, set, plant.
So people would watch it. It'd be cool. I
Plowing all day.
I always wanted to drive one of those like split axles. You know?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they turn, but the big fucking A-track
Yeah.
tractors. I see those shits and I'm like, man, I want to fucking drive that so bad.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah, them
badass.
giant ass tractors that articulate.
You
They
wanna
don't
know-
turn, they articulate.
yeah, articulating.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking crazy about that? Is I was talking to this guy at a bar years ago, and he worked for a farmer that owned like
Right.
stuff like that. And the dude bought 2 of them. And they're like 250 thou. a
Probably
piece.
more. Oh yeah,
It
I
might have
know.
been more than that. But like the only reason he bought them was to compact the silage because they don't
They
like,
weren't-
big farms don't have silos. They have like these
Bins.
chutes.
Yeah,
These-
silage bins.
yeah,
Yeah, and then
silage
you gotta
bin
cover it up.
bits.
You gotta compress it and make it. Yeah,
they bought them tractors just to compress.
just because they're that big and heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to compress the silage. That's
Yep.
what he bought that shit for.
And
It's
I
just
need to
like,
press
God
my
damn.
shit down. Here's $250,000.
Yeah.
Go get me a tractor. It's heavy.
I love that meme.
Well,
where
you
it's
could have
like-
bought a dozer for probably $100,000
for real.
instead, but they bought something they could also use
Yeah, they're gonna use it.
Smart,
Yeah,
you
So
know?
it's a smart thing, but it's like
with an investment.
I love that meme where it's like a whole bunch of like models on like one of them type of tractors, and it's
Oh
like,
yeah,
hey, when women find out how much farmers pay for farm equipment. Like-
dude.
like,
Bank loans and oh yeah, dude, it's bad.
My dad owned a custom harvesting business for
Yeah.
corn and hay. I never asked him. I'm curious about how much
The harvester was.
harvesters
Oh yeah,
was
300, 400 grand, dude.
easy.
I mean, how wide was it?
Easily.
Like big, wide, like.
Big. Like I'm talking the corn one had the things that folded out.
Oh,
like
jeez,
that
dude.
type of gear.
That's crazy.
But he also was like, he's very mechanically inclined to the point where he bought an old chopper. Like this is
And
after he
you
sold
know,
his-
revamped it, made it nice.
He drove. It didn't have a top on it.
Yeah.
It was burnt out, but it still ran. He drove it from where he bought it,
Huh.
like 2 hours, which would have been like a half-hour trip in a car. Like
Still
2
though.
hours home. Drove it into the barn or into the
Fixed
shop
it up.
barn, fixed it up, painted it up, made it look fucking cherry. Like that shit's
That's
cool.
the shit I like doing, dude. Like, I would love to just buy an old antique tractor and just
tinker on that thing. Hell yeah.
yeah, just completely from the topped up, just restore, polish, paint. I mean, I would love that for a. But then again, when I'm done with it, what am I gonna do? Plow my yard? You
Well,
know,
I mean, at this point you can always sell them. To
well, I could take it
fix
to
up
rough and
sale.
tumble,
Yeah, there you go.
show it off there, and maybe do some tractor pulls.
Yeah, there we go. Do some tractor
That's
pulls on
actually
it.
a
Hell
good
yeah.
idea. I've always wanted to do that with like little garden tractors.
But there's like an art and satisfaction for sure to be able to take something that's rusted out, burn
yeah,
up.
I love doing
and
that.
Just
I mean, I
make
do
it
that with
cherry.
motorcycles and shit. Like I always have when I was a kid. You know,
That's a cool.
started
thing.
out with bicycles, and I moved to dirt bikes and 4-wheelers. Now I'm doing it with like 3-wheelers and all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah.
Equipment at work.
I need a fucking hobby.
I need to pee.
All right, that works.
All right. Hey. Oh.
Got shades on now. I got the sun coming.
Go look right.
Sunlight hurts my eyes.
It's golden hour, baby.
Oh yeah, that is pretty gross.
See, I told you you'd have those down.
Yeah. Oh, you're burning my retinas out for your entertainment now.
What did I say? When you smell toast or something? Or carrots? Your eyes are burned because I weld. So that's what they taught me.
When you smell carrots.
Is it carrots or toast? I don't remember.
Toast is like a heart attack or
I
something.
don't remember. I know if you smell cucumbers, there's a frickin' copperhead nearby.
Yeah.
Other than that-
No, gardeners do.
No, it's like
It's a copperhead?
or it might be a cottonhead.
It's gotta be cotton.
Could
Are
be
you
a
sure it's
copperhead.
not
No, it's copperhead. Yeah, no, it's copperhead. My grandma told me. No, buddy.
That scares the fuck
You
out of
are
me because
in-
there's been a couple of times that this
smell
one place I was
cucumbers?
working at outside. I do I mean heavy cucumber
Copperhead.
smell.
Yeah, copperhead's dude right by then, probably.
Well, there was like piping stuff easily for snakes to.
Let's see exactly. They were by nesting
Is
in
that
there.
true?
Oh yeah,
I
my
believe-
grandmother told me that. It's got to be true. She's
Fuck it.
olden times, man.
Like, oh god, that gives me the heebie-jeebies because I know exactly where I
Yeah,
was
you
at.
smell cucumber,
Working,
cucumber
moving
smell.
shit, stuff like.
Copperheads.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean
Fuck
we're in
that
PA,
shit.
dude. There's a lot of copperheads around here, dude. A
The thing,
lot.
the thing is, I was down in it was either Oklahoma. No, it wasn't the Oklahoma one. It was down in like fuck Kentucky. I don't know, somewhere down south. Like we're talking red.
Oklahoma, Kentucky. They're not even.
They're not
to
close.
each
They're
other.
not close. It wasn't Oklahoma, but it was down south. I'm talking like big trees, red clay, like the
Georgia?
South, like in that area.
Georgia, Mississippi,
maybe
Louisiana.
Georgia, maybe. Either way, it doesn't matter. I was
Oh yeah, red dirt south.
yeah,
Yeah.
red dirt, red clay dirt south, and I was talking to. This is when I was doing the traveling gig, and I was at a water treatment plant, and I was talking to this older Southern gentleman there.
Yeah,
Real nice guy, like real
they know
cool.
some shit, dude.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
Not only did he know, like this guy. All right, two stories. We'll separate them. We'll go to the snake one first.
All right,
So I
I'm
know
gonna have
there's
to light a
snakes.
smoke for this. Hold on.
Yeah, I like
Go
it.
ahead. No, continue.
So we had been talking, and I was like, man, like fucking. The only thing I don't like about the South is there's so much more snakes down here and stuff. He's talking to me about that, and he's like about going to the woods and stuff. Or the black snakes
Yeah.
get like 8 feet long, 6 feet long,
Oh, yeah.
and they'll fucking stand up like
The black
cobras
rat snakes
and
oh,
shit,
Yeah.
and look around, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then he's telling me about the water moccasins,
Oh, those
where
are
he's
bad.
like, yeah, I always carry a gun on me because of the water moccasins that will fucking, if you're walking by a lake and
They'll
they
just
see
go for
you,
you.
they'll fucking
Dart.
go for you,
Oh,
dart
yeah.
for you, and I'm like, fucking give me a drum-fed magazine
Yep.
shotgun with dragon's breath. Like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me? He's like, yeah, like on the lakes and stuff, you'll be out fishing, they'll dart at your boat. And I'm like, there's no way in fuck that I'm going down south, like, and around a body of water there, besides maybe Florida.
Yeah.
Just fucking terrifying.
Yeah, man.
That's
just
terrifying
the way it
as
is.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like, God. And that's not even including black bears and boars and, like,
Everything else that you have to worry about down there, crocodiles.
yeah, like, it boggles my mind when there's just the other side of politics with people, and they're like, everything is so bad, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, go down to where the southern guy is, and you have to carry a gun around because of the fucking
snakes.
The legless dinosaurs, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Fucking
Be honest, yeah. You're not wrong.
with venom. Like,
Yeah.
God,
And
that's
the worst
scary
part,
as fuck.
they're black. Just kidding, people. Just kidding. It got a laugh out of him. That's all I
God.
wanted. That's
Oh,
all I
God.
wanted. It was a good laugh. I'm not-
Jesus.
nothing wrong with black items
They-
at all. They all
However,
work just as good.
however, white snakes just play rock and roll. Canceled. Oh fuck, that was a good one. All right, you got me there.
Well, hey.
That was a good one. I'll give you that one.
But no, that's exactly how it is, though, dude. There's so many things to fucking worry about down south that, like...
That's why they're so laid back. They're like, I don't give a shit about politics. I'm just trying to make sure fucking
Water
these things-
moccasins don't eat my daughter. Like...
God.
They ain't doing nothing for us goddamn here with the water moccasins. Why should I give a shit
Exactly.
about this goddamn rainbow flag movement?
Pretty much. Like, I can give a shit about that. I'm just trying to catch rainbow trout.
Trying
and
to
I'll have them-
survive.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's the only rainbow I give a shit about. This rainbow trout and the rainbow in my driveway when it rains under my truck.
Pretty much. That shit's fucking crazy. But then, I don't know if I want to. I'll give this out about him. But hopefully, it's not like a thing that'll. Either way, like this guy had like his hands are like real rough.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you get that from like working another job previously. And he was like, oh no, I used to do like some sort of crazy type of karate, like punching
What?
sand, like 5-gallon buckets and like punching it with your fingers, like all the way through, like into buckets of sand. Like this guy was like a badass.
What the
Like make
fuck,
Joe
dude?
Rogan look like a pussy type sort of badass guy. Like with his fucking shit. Like, no offense, Joe. But like, just like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this guy just didn't give a shit about nothing, in a cool way
Yeah.
type sort of thing. It's interesting.
Have you been throwing them out?
No, I haven't. I'm on my third. We're almost
Oh,
at 5
okay.
years deep, boys.
I was gonna say this is 4, but I'm like 3/4, so you got time.
That's crazy because he was like a genuinely good, kind, carefree dude, but it was like
All people down south are.
yeah. But he's telling me stories about his taekwondo. I'm not exactly sure
Yeah.
what it was, but he was like somebody you wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah,
like this man could kill me
at any moment.
at any moment with just his fucking pinky.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
He hunts water moccasins for fun.
Pretty much.
No, and there's a lot of people like that down south, though, that you would never expect that. Yeah,
That's why I don't
honestly
try and fucking pick shit with anyone.
crazy.
Like,
It's crazy.
at all. I stopped like the road rage and flipping people off and all that shit. It's like I fucked up once when I had my car.
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm not in my truck.
Yep.
And like some dude was driving just like a slow fucking jackass. Just like at the point where I'm like, is this guy fucking high out of his mind or what?
Uh-huh.
And I pass him down like this one part where I can pass him, and I see him look at me because I'm looking at like, who the fuck is in this car? And he looks at me, and I tell him he's number one. And this dude fucking starts chasing me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I obviously outdrive you. I'm in a car, like, but at the same time, I'm just like, dude, now you find the gas pedal, you fucking asshole. Like,
Yep.
so it's just like nowadays, I don't fucking fuck with anyone. I used to be such a road rage asshole.
I'm not much of a road rage asshole, but like, I don't know. If you're not driving right, you're gonna know.
I still pass people. I just don't like. I don't look
Illegally
at anyone.
pass people anymore. I don't.
I never illegally pass
used to.
people.
A
I
lot.
sure don't do that. I definitely am not on the highway taking the emergency pull off because my throttle's stuck, and then it gets unstuck, and I get back on the road. I don't do that. I've never done that.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, just calm down on it for real. On all that stuff.
Yeah, no. But like, okay, let's say like you're at a red light and it's 2 lanes, you know,
Hi.
2 lanes going wherever direction you're going, and the person next to you leaves like a 2-car gap.
Oh,
behind.
fuck you.
I will.
Fuck you.
No, I will literally sneak in there and take it.
Yeah.
And
like,
the
fuck 'em.
people usually like throw their hands up. They get so angry. And I'm like, you are
understand.
literally leaving a free 25 feet of real estate. Like, that's 2 cars that can get through the light before you.
Yeah. I don't understand why people do that.
Dude, and most of the time, it's either a Tesla, a Prius, or a Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah.
Those, or a Subaru. Or a
Well,
Subaru.
ugh.
Honestly, a lot of Subarus have been doing it lately. Usually the person driving has like purple hair and they're wearing a mask in their car by themselves.
Probably don't have a good sense of humor.
They're just, yeah. And they get so angry that I get in there and I'm like, you leave it open, I'm going to do it. Like, I will
Exactly.
purposely do it. If that gap is 4 cars back and there's no cars in front of me in this lane, I will get in there just to prove a point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
It's
give
like,
a shit.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Exactly.
I have done the whole, like, I've seen someone do that, and I've rolled down my window, and I've, like, looked out and been like,
I do that all the time.
like, you
All
can come
the
up,
time.
it's okay. Like, sometimes I don't get too offended because I smoke in my truck.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, sometimes if they're, like, back, I'm like, their window's probably down. They don't want to get secondhand or something like that or whatever the fuck. But at the same time, you know.
It's America. You do what you want.
Pretty much. Well, I thought this was America.
Exactly.
I
Like
didn't hear
Randy
no
Marsh.
bell.
Randy Marsh.
Sharon. Oh, my.
That fucking. Oh man, that's just great. But yeah,
So fun.
exactly. I'm sorry, officer. I thought this was America.
Didn't somebody get pulled over like near 222 Ephrata and like was spewing them lyrics? Like,
Oh,
the Randy
really?
Marsh? Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
I'm pretty sure something like that happened, and it was like put in the report where he's like, "I'm sorry, I thought this was America." Like that, somebody like.
I'm sorry,
legitimately
officer.
did
I
that.
thought this was America. I said that a few times to people, like when COVID first hit.
Oh,
And I said, fuck wearing this mask everywhere, fuck all that shit. And the lady at Turkey Hill literally denied me service.
That's
Because I was like, I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Right.
And everyone else around started clapping.
yeah.
And she gave me my cigarettes.
Oh, thank God for that.
I was like, really?
And here's the thing. Here's my thing. I mean, lady, you're worried about an airborne disease that can get into your lungs and kill you. I'm buying cigarettes. I'm buying the airborne disease.
Thank you.
Go fuck yourself and give me my
Thank
pack.
you. Well,
Like-
there was actually a whole scientific thing that people who smoked were less susceptible to getting COVID.
our lungs got that protective layer of tar.
Exactly.
You know?
No, I'm serious. Though.
Probably. I believe it. Like,
Yeah. If you pick your nose and eat it all the time, your immune system's way higher. You wouldn't get it. I don't know. There was
I get some
forget,
pretty nasty
I think it
boogies
was
on the job site. I don't think I would be eating any of those.
no, dude, no, I'm not. I never. But I think Preston and Steve were talking about it one time,
Good old Preston and
and I
Steve.
was listening to it. I was like, "What the fuck are these guys talking about?"
Well,
But I mean, if you think about it,
like
it makes sense.
residential plumbers.
Yeah,
Those guys get sick maybe once in like 2 years, and it's bad.
yeah.
But like a cold and all that, they don't get that shit because they're around
Immune system
all
is
that.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, or anybody that like deals with any of that.
But when they
like,
do
stuff.
get sick, they get
They get
fucking sick. That's and
Like I did residential plumbing, man, and like a snake sewer system, like with like the big cable coils. I used to do that shit barehanded.
Yeah.
Like no gloves because your gloves would get caught, so I do it barehanded in people's sewer. There was times I'd be in a hole, like a 15-foot hole, having to like cut a pipe out, or undo a clog, and just tampons and shit. Water's coming up to your knees, going into your boots. Like, there's a reason I stopped doing that. That's get too old.
Fuck that, dude. I give you props if you're a fucking residential plumber. Props, man. I could never do it.
So people ask, like, "Oh, you do plumbing?" I say, "I do fake plumbing. I put new stuff in. I don't do the real plumbing anymore."
Princess plumbing.
Yeah, I do princess. I got to keep my nails. You know, don't want to crap under my cubicles.
Yep. Not out there unclogging your fucking wipes and tampons that say "do not flush" on the fucking package.
Pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
And then there's the rice and the noodles in the garbage disposal.
Oh yeah, because they never break down.
No, and they expand too.
Exactly.
So it's like the best thing you can do is probably not have a garbage disposal.
I have a cornfield across the street.
Exactly. That's the way to go.
Shit's gone by the morning.
Hell, now you can get off of Amazon these boxes that you put your food in.
Biodegrade.
It'll biodegrade it.
Shit like that, yeah.
The specialty in the box.
Well, they have like biodegradable fucking toilets and shit for camping now, so.
Yeah, that's rough gear.
Yeah, well, if you have a cabin that's out and remote and you don't, you know what I mean?
That's true. This is true.
Collect the rainwater, take a shower, and, I don't know.
I ain't hardcore like that.
Well, the only reason I know about them is because I like watching that show Treehouse Masters.
That sounds like a cool show.
They literally build spectacular ass tree houses.
That's badass.
Well, like a lot of the time they don't run plumbing or anything to them, but like they'll put in like a rain collection thing and then like a biodegradable toilet so they can have like their own bathroom up there and like
that's nice at least.
Yeah, it's like literally tree houses that you can fucking live in.
That's badass.
Like electric breaker boxes, crazy rope bridges that go to them.
Dude, I love those rope bridges.
You gotta look up Treehouse Masters, dude. You would love it.
I'm gonna look that up. I'll tell you what, if I finally get like a big house type sort of thing, I want the rope. Like the rope bridges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people will build like a canopy. Like over top. So it's like you can climb up the canopy and just like chill out on that, have a big window and just read a book or listen to a podcast like this one or something, So
no,
that's one of the
goals. I would build some crazy. I got rich. I would literally buy a piece of land and then call that Treehouse Masters guy. Be like, look, you have $1 million anywhere on this property. Go for it.
Oh, yeah. It'd be so cool.
Dude, I'd have a mansion in the trees.
Badass.
I'd live in the trees and I'd just have one giant pole barn for all my shit. And that would be it.
I come over to visit you. Hey, Dad, what's up? Where are you? I'm up top. You're up there. Oh, we can go up. Oh, we can go up. Oh, we can go up.
Oh, but no, it's crazy, dude. Some of the shit they build, great show.
Well, after you're done this, go check out Treehouse Masters.
Yeah, great show.
If you want to know the podcast,
I'm really surprised you don't even know that show.
I probably have seen it, just flipping through stuff. But
I think it's on like HGTV or something. The home channel.
Oh, okay.
Where they do like houses. And...
I don't have cable.
It doesn't matter.
We'll
Most people don't anyway.
YouTube's.
Exactly. You'll find one. So like, do you have like a busy like time of year for you in plumbing or no? I mean, I could see residential plumbing maybe, but for you, is it pretty much steady all year round?
Kind of steady. I'd say the busy time would be normally the fall. Because that's when most buildings are trying to wrap up. Like,
Before winter.
yeah, so like late summer,
So you're talking like
late
August
summer.
to October.
Yeah, August to October is probably the busiest. More for schools, especially
Yeah,
for schools.
because
Like if a
they're
school's doing a remodel or something,
well that
that's
and
when
they're
it's
trying to
big
get it
time.
done before the school year, which would be
That's a
September.
really big one. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it can vary. Like,
Depends on where you're working, I guess.
honestly, the busiest times are the beginning of for plumbers. It's
Yeah.
the beginning of the job and the
Right.
very end.
Oh, okay.
Like the beginning of the job is probably the most busiest
Okay.
because there's so much, especially now, there's so much paperwork involved with a lot of these new buildings, and
Blueprints, all that
the
shit.
blueprints
Yeah,
and all
exactly.
that. So it's like you're trying to hammer in as much pipe. Nice.
You're trying to lay as much
lay
pipe as
possible.
possible.
In the beginning because you have HVAC, you have
Everyone else
electric,
working around you.
and yeah, everyone else working around you. So you want to get in as much as you can. Like the harder you hit it in the beginning is what
The
matters.
less you have to do later.
The less you have to do later, the less things you run into
Yeah.
because somebody fucked up and put something in your way or anything else. Like it's like get your stuff in, and plumbers technically should be getting their stuff in first. Besides, before
Yeah.
anyone,
Oh yeah.
because we have the thing is the drain pipes
Yeah.
they have to drain.
Yeah, they have to
So,
be at a certain degree.
The
and
degree
whatever.
of going down, so you can't
drop.
Yeah, we have to have drop. So
You
our
can't
shit
put a-
can't just move willy nilly.
An electrician can go wherever.
Yeah, electric can go wherever. HVAC can pretty much figure their things out too.
Yeah, it's just moving air.
Yeah,
It
pretty
can go
much.
up and down. It could go side to side. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But
So,
water always flows downhill.
Yeah. So our thing is like you really to be good with your crew and to like help yourself out and everyone else on that team.
Yeah.
It's like the busiest time is honestly when you first start.
Yeah.
Like those first couple of months are
Okay.
like when you're like you got to hammer it.
Yeah, you're trying to get as much
Trying to
done
get
as
everything
possible.
in and all that. And then after that, the slow time is technically when everything is in and then you're waiting to put sinks and
Toilet, like the finishing touch.
the finishing touches is slow, but when you first start a project, it's like you really got
Oh,
to
yeah.
hammer everything in. The harder and faster, not faster, the harder and more precise.
That's what she said.
Nice. You do that, that helps you out in the long run. So the fast time is normally those 3 to 4 months in the beginning
Right.
is when you actually really want to do that. But it's hard. Like you gotta communication is like the key because you gotta as someone who's supervising it all
Yeah.
has to lay down good communication and you have to be good at accepting that communication.
Right.
Which I fuck up on all the time. I'm sound like I'm saying the right thing, like I'm this good. Like no, I do what I can, but I still get egg on my face,
Oh, yeah.
But like, you gotta take responsibility for you
Well, yeah.
on any site where it's like you gotta take the responsibility of there's trash that's yours. Maybe some of it isn't. You got to get it out. There's the responsibility of there's parts that are in one box that should be in another. Like you got to keep it organized. You got to take
Yep.
responsibility
No, so
for that.
I can relate because at my work, I mean, I am the mechanic. I'm the only one.
So all
So,
that
like,
falls on
literally-
your shoulders.
All of that equipment falls on my. Yeah, exactly. I have to I'm responsible for like 100 and some pieces of equipment, dude.
And now you're getting ready to go out with it. So
That's
now
where
you're in
I
crunch
was
time.
getting, because that's why I asked you, do you have like a busy season? Because I do.
Yeah.
My busy season is April to November. Like literally, they tell me not to take vacation between then because it's that busy. And honestly, if I took vacation between then, I'd fuck myself.
Oh, of course.
Because I'd come back to a mountain of work.
It
and
wouldn't
it's
even be
just-
worth the stress of that work is not worth the relaxation.
Exactly.
Of that
So, like,
vacation.
we're getting into, I mean, it's the end of March, dude. Like, we're getting into that. So that's been kind of floating in the back of my head, like, oh, fuck, go time, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah, it's just the season's starting, and that's the way it is. Now, it won't get really crazy until probably like May,
Yeah.
because all the grass really isn't growing yet. You know, not everyone is coming back yet. Like, we have a couple older guys starting tomorrow.
Yeah. But to be able to hammer that out within this next month
Exactly.
and know that you're good,
yeah.
a lot of weight off your shoulders.
Well,
kind of the same
but-
thing with
and
me,
then
where it's like
the
hammer
weight,
it now.
the weight of, oh, these guys that are coming back aren't that smart, and they create a lot of work for me, is coming on the one shoulder as the other one's leaving.
Yeah.
You know what
So
I
it's
mean?
like, how
So
do
it's
you
like,
how do you communicate that with your coworkers? Like,
oh, dude, you just can't. You tell them something in one ear and out the other, and they're gonna go out and use it however they want to, and it's just it's very, very frustrating.
that could
But
take
at
the wind
the
out of your
same
sails.
time, it's job security.
It is job security. I get that when it comes to now that I'm older and I got younger guys that work with me,
Yeah,
and for some reason, shouldn't be bitching, but like for some reason, it seems like now there will be guys that'll mess things up,
yeah,
but instead of them having to fix it, they'll have somebody more experienced come
fix
and
it.
fix their mess ups. So it's like, I get you're doing that because there's a time crunch, and it's like, yo, just get it the fuck done, get it done right.
Right.
I understand that completely.
But at the same
But it-
time, learn how to fix your mistakes.
Yeah. When I
With me, there's no one else that can come fix my
exactly,
mistakes.
and when I say this, like I'm talking like I took a picture. I have like a piece of pipe I had to cut out.
Yeah.
I have it around my neck like Mr. T or
Oh,
whatever.
hell yeah.
Flavor Flav, and it's funny, and everyone's like, ha ha ha, yeah. That where I took that, I thought I'd be done. I was in that fucking room for 3 days.
3 days?
At least two. Because it was like people put shit where it wasn't supposed to be,
Nothing
and then to
flowed.
figure it out.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
So it was like I was a demon in that room to the
Right.
point where motherfuckers didn't want to come in that room. Because I
Oh,
was
yeah, no,
just
you just
fucking
get-
bullshit. Bop, bop, like, yeah.
That's how they get in my shop sometimes.
Oh,
They're
I
like,
believe
oh, yeah, we're just going to go around the outside of the break room.
yeah. Yeah. Like,
Wrenches are flying, and,
Yeah.
you know, shit. But
it happens.
I got to take a piss. I don't know if you want to wrap this one
This is
up.
wrapped. Oh,
and
this is wrapped. Wrapped on a good note. Ka-ching. Here we go. We'll see you in the next one.
Yep.